Hi.
Hi.
Could you represent yourself to our audience so they understood
Sure.
whom I speak to?
I'm Mehdi Tazi, CEO and founder of hostweb.com, a Moroccan web hosting company. I was founded in 2006. This month we're celebrating our 12th anniversary, and we run our own data center in Morocco, and we have multiple points of presence across Europe and Asia. And in 2016 we started a new product, which is Morocco VPS. It's dedicated to, it's a VPS platform for cheap, low-cost, self-managed VPS.
Okay, couldn't you explain Morocco in numbers?
Morocco is more than 25 million people, and it's around 70,000 Moroccan ccTLD.ma.
And just from your experience, when local people buy website, I don't know, hosting, what type of domains they use? They use your local .ma or they use .com more often?
More often they use .com, but when they have the opportunity, they go for .ma. It's certainly, they choose .com because of the pricing. It's 2 times cheaper than a .ma. But more Moroccan companies goes for the .ma.
So if it's 30 million people, so it means that there are about 1 million businesses, and if it's about 70,000 .ma, so it means about 200,000 domains at all, maybe possibly. So only 20% of businesses has
online presence.
Online presence.
Yeah.
Okay. And internet penetration is about 50%.
Something like that. Yeah.
So it means that growth here will be
it's growing very fast since the last years. We've seen a very good expansion of the number of internet users.
So market is growing, and if it's like internet users are growing, and as I see 3G traffic is quite cheap here, so I think that expansion will be much faster.
Of course.
By the way, in some countries, like 60-70% businesses have their own web presence. In your country, only 10-20%.
Yeah.
You'll be growth will be very.
Yeah, it is because the internet sector is kind of new in Morocco. You know, not every enterprise has their business, and they are not very well. How may I say that? Oriented. And consulted to the web.
I think that in Morocco could be still some businesses can have think like we don't need a website, we have WhatsApp or something.
No, the mentalities are changing right now because with the digitalization of everything and the era of social networks, everyone is tending to go online.
And how you support customers? Typically, it's French and.
Actually, we support customers in Moroccan Darija over the phone and by email and support, and we also have a support center for customers in French, English, and Spanish.
Okay, so it means that some Spanish and French customers host here in Morocco.
Sure.
Or what is the reason why they host here? It's cheaper? Is they need presence in Africa? Or?
They mainly use Morocco as a VPN platform and proxy to access some restricted content.
Okay, so proxy for, okay. And when people buy hosting here, they prefer quality or price? What is
you know, the human nature tends always for the cheapest option, but once they try the premium quality, they never go back.
Okay, do you feel some international brands presence here in Morocco?
I don't feel that they target Morocco for the reason that it's very difficult for Moroccans to buy online outside of Morocco. Moroccan people are limited to less than 1,000 euro per year to make online purchases outside of Morocco. So you know they use that money to buy airline tickets and book hotels instead of.
So you have some internet border.
Yeah.
So it's
a lockout.
So I think that for countries it's a safe economy, saves your country from big brands, and also in the long term it's also a small benefit for your country.
Of course.
But do you have any data protection laws, for example, GDPR, that is very known that people unable to host somewhere else or should be very careful about data?
In Morocco, it doesn't generally apply, but there are law projects to host the personal data in Morocco and not to outsource them.
And as I saw, average price for hosting in Morocco is quite cheap, but compatible with Europe.
It's quite cheap. For example, we take our company as example. We offer 15 gig of disk for €9 per year.
So typically it's just about $1 per month, or just
it's less than €1 per month.
Yeah. So it's when I see like 1&1 and hosting Euro campaigns,
it's 2 times, 3 times more expensive.
Yeah. So typically they.
Yeah.
And when people would like to buy hosting here in Morocco, do they prefer local companies, or they always search Amsterdam? I know friends.
It really depends on the language barrier, and if the customer is able to make online purchases, if they has an internet card to make online payments, because with a regular card you cannot make payments outside of Morocco.
Okay.
So it's very restricted to the Moroccan market.
And as I know, you need like a local payment gateway to collect money from. What is the name of?
There is the CMI, Centre Monétique Interbancaire, the CMI. They were the first to create the gateway for internet payments in Morocco. In 2017, they made over 6.6 million transactions for a total of €24 million.
But is the idea that people can more easily buy from you, not making bank transfer?
Actually, there are 2 types of the customers. Customers who prefer to do things online, and the old-fashioned way, who always prefer to come to your offices and pay in cash, or do a bank transfer and they send you the receipt, and then you have to activate manually the service.
But I think that it will change. But of course, still I heard that like a leader in Russia still get payment in cash. So still some people. Is like website builder popularity growing?
Of course.
Do you see like your competitors or global brands coming here?
For brands, I don't think so, but we have the advantage of having Site.pro introduced to Morocco in the near future. But as you know, it's very easier to get your things done by yourself by a website builder, rather than having and installing a CMS like Joomla or WordPress. You will have to install, deploy, maintain, and then put your content, which can be very complicated sometimes for new buys.
For example, can you share your biggest like fail in your company? That could be like maybe that.
That was a failure because we're an online company and we invested money in street marketing, which is completely a nonsense.
Street marketing?
Yeah, street marketing.
Can you explain?
Billboards and billboards and people distributing flyers and stuff.
And do you like it, or just do you like the KPIs? Or?
It's not for our kind, for the kind of activities run. It's more for the door-to-door business.
Does it work? Or?
It doesn't work. For online advertising, you can have customer for cheaper.
We have several like brands, and when we invested in paper materials, so one brand is located just for one country, and we just took like specific audience that getting specific newspapers, and we targeting that audience. So we buy ads, and we also buy some ads on some portals, and we do both. And no, nothing works. Yeah. So really, like a typical SEO and typical like Google, Facebook ads work, or maybe any social media like advertisement. They work much better than banners in specializing like portals or like newspapers that read specific audience. Yeah.
So from my point of view, investing in AdSense or Facebook ads is a much better option.
Or if you can share the information, how much cost acquisition cost for one customer? If you know the numbers.
For one customer, we have an average of in Morocco $30 to $40.
Okay.
So we have a quite good return on investment.
In Europe, it's 100. 200 in US, it could be 300. So it's like you still like, of course, your prices are smaller, so it's more difficult to return money. But to get customers, it's like a little bit, of course,
Yeah, it depends on the targeting and the targeted people.
Can you share like any success story in companies that were like very funny or very?
My personal success story is that we created the Moroccan Internet Data Center in 2009, and it was classified as the top player in Morocco by Data Center Dynamics in 2014. They reviewed all the materials and equipment, and they found that we were the best on the market for colocation and dedicated servers, and also virtual servers.
So there are, as I know, less than 50 data centers in Africa, so you were one of them.
That's right.
Well, can you explain a little bit why people should host in Morocco? Why Europe should host in Morocco?
Not specifically why Europeans should host in Morocco, but why also Moroccans should host in Morocco, you know, because you will get Moroccan IP addresses that will help you a lot on the search engine optimization, and you will get since you're targeting the local market, then with the Moroccan IP and server located in Morocco, you basically have more traffic that will be redirected to your website. And also, it's a latency and other regulation. The laws applies when you are hosted in Morocco, and you will be compliant with the Moroccan projects for the digital economy.
Well, can you share some marketing tricks, if you have it, that really worked for you? For example, could work several years ago, and now, for example, that really works and that you can really recommend to other people?
I don't have any specific tips on mind right now, but from my previous experience, I can tell that the best marketing is a satisfied customer. So it does the trick.
And as I know, you're opening a new data center in the new country, not the small country in the center of
Romania.
No.
In Burkina Faso?
Yeah.
No, actually we're not opening a data center there, but we're expanding our business to Burkina Faso.
Okay, so you will sell like your services, domains to them, and also some consulting.
Right. That's right.
And you have data centers in Romania, as I know, in Hong Kong?
In Romania, Hong Kong, in Netherlands, in Amsterdam.
Or why are you doing that? Do you have customers from?
We use it for Anycast DNS, and we use it also for our private CDN servers. So we can have a better distribution of the files of the customers all over the world. So to optimize access and latency, and also for redundancy of our DNS servers.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Thank you, and enjoy Morocco.